is stunning. And like you said, Valerie, it has all of your favorite things.
It does.
The eucalyptus that you see here.
And two types of eucalyptus. So this is the silver dollar.
Right.
This is the silver dollar eucalyptus, and then it has that beautiful spiral eucalyptus. It has the sweet little gypsophilia, or baby's breath. The peonies, the roses in varying stages of bloom. Open roses. Look at this sweet little, you can't even see it, there's so much here. Look at this sweet little bud peeking through here. I'll bring it forward so you can see it. And then, don't even get me started, but yes, go ahead and get me started. Look at these berries. They are green and rosy and blush. This is not just let's just make them all one color and stick it. This is a work of art.
It really is.
What has gone into this. And I am thrilled. We love bringing you new. We love bringing you new every season. This wreath, this collection is so special.
Well, we know that you love new as well, so let me show you what we have to offer for you, because there's a lot of new on this table. We have a 22-inch wreath. There's also a 18-inch wreath, so two different sizes here.
Let's look at that.
But the 18-inch, which we see over in the corner, the 18-inch is $29.98. If you want to go a little bit larger with the 22-inch, $49.98. We're talking about a difference of an easy payment plan from $10 or $6. So it's a $4 difference on an easy pay plan, depending on the size that you do. And I love the idea of adding the hurricane to it.
So many of you have our oversized hurricanes. Look at how that drops in perfectly. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Like it was made for that.
Is that not, this is just spectacular.
Gosh, that is absolutely gorgeous.
Love. And we still have a few of the pink fluted hurricanes in the 12-inch remaining. You can find those on QVC.com. 4-foot garland.
That's right. Yep, that 4-foot garland, by the way, $49.98, or an easy payment of just $10 to bring this home.
And look at the silver dollar eucalyptus. Do you see the beautiful veining detail and how it has that gray hue to it? Just like eucalyptus, and that looks so real. Absolutely, impeccably real. I love that about this. All the beautiful details that make this so special. And picks.
The picks, super popular right now, $29.98.
They are.
You get 4 of them.
Juicy and lush and full. And yes, those berries are in there too. All the eucalyptus, 1 peony and 1 rose. And that completes your pick.
I love what you did by putting it into the vase and having it stand out like that. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. And you also showed me a little trick where you can make it an extender by putting it at the end of the garland,
yes,
if you want to as well.
And that's exactly what we did at the dining table. But before we head over there, I want you to see what we did in the entry hall, where our little kitty is lighting the way for us with 2 picks, 1 on either side, the gorgeous wreath in the center, and then look at what's going on either side here.
Wow.
On our wall art, which you can find at QVC.com, it comes in black or ivory, and then that wreath put on the center. It just stands out so beautifully.
It really, the contrast on the black there is amazing.
Dynamic, isn't it?
The picks, by the way, really, really popular. Valerie showed you how you can use 2 of them. You get 4 of them. So just know that what you saw there, you can do that twice in your house,
Love
or
that.
you could choose to put it elsewhere, like maybe on the dining room.
Well, and you just mentioned the extension of how the 4-foot garland wasn't quite long enough on our table, so just 1 pick completes here at the end. You can't tell that it's not just the extension of the garland.
You would never know. I mean, it blends in
Just,
perfectly,
right?
which is why, of course, we're shopping within that collection itself. I love the idea of putting this over a mirror.
Isn't it? It's such a lovely look.
It really
if
is.
you haven't tried it yet, I encourage you to. I should have looked up the item number for you all. It's a set of 8 magic wreath hangers. Blaine, I don't know if we can find that or not. I should have made a note of that before the show. But that's how we hang our wreaths on the mirrors. It's a little, you peel back
and then you stick it right on.
And you stick it right on, and then the wreath hides it so nicely.
But even if you have
like an easy way to go.
Spots in your kitchen on the cabinets that maybe are a little bit larger, you could go with the larger size, or we do have the smaller size as well.
The smaller
just
size,
to bring that pop of spring directly into your home. You know, I'm getting married in May, and Nick and I, we are constantly looking at, we've been looking at the venue, and we were, I mean, like floors like crazy, and the prices were ridiculous for the real flowers. And I'm looking at something like this, and I'm thinking, wow, you know what, on the bar to have there, This would cost, instead of the minimum was $7,000 that the one florist that we looked at had.
Oh my
That was the
goodness.
minimum. And we were like, you know what? I think we're gonna go without the flowers instead. And now here's our solution. To be able to pick something that is faux, that looks gorgeous, that we can reuse over and over again. And do you see how easy it was to be able to take that wreath, which is in the 18-inch size, put it down onto the tray and add a little hurricane in it? That just became a $29.98 solution to my $7,000 problem that I was facing. That I like a lot better. And you know what I also love about it is season after season, you're going to be using this, but you do have 4 different options to choose from. So I just want to run through them really quickly. Let me show you how. Right here, this is going to be your larger 22-inch wreath, and the garland, they are the same price. So $49.98 or an easy payment of just $10. If you want to bring the set of 4 picks home or the smaller 18-inch wreath, that is under $30 for $29.98 or an easy payment plan of just $6 in order to do that. Now, looking at the collection altogether, they go so well together. And if you've shopped with us here before at QVC, one of the things that you know is when we bring these collections, from time to time, things will start to sell out, and then usually there's just 1 or 2 pieces that are left.
That's right.
This is new today. You have the very first look at everything, but the picks are going quickly. And I just want to give you fair warning as we're getting started here.
Well, they are
they are on their way to sell out.
They are just so juicy and beautiful. And Blaine, thank you. He did pop up the item number of the set of 8 wreath hangers. It's H214175, and you'll love being able to hang wreaths in your windows and on your storm door and on mirrors as well. But there's something about these picks and how we were able to just make them so juicy and wonderful with the silver dollar eucalyptus, the spiral eucalyptus. Look at that sweet rose, the beautiful peony that you can open a little fuller if you choose to. But I've got to bring you back to these berries, which to me are nothing short of perfection. The the multi-coloration, that little frosting like dew. This collection, I know you hear it in my voice, I'm thrilled with how it turned out, and you're going to love dressing your home with it.
It's absolutely stunning. The detail, where the different stages of budding, that's what sets it apart. That's where when somebody comes at home and they will see maybe this wreath on your door, they'll maybe be like, is that real?
I
It's
love
not.
that.
I mean, you would think that it is. It looks like we just ran out of the forest with all this stuff. We didn't. We're putting on an easy payment of $6 or $10, depending on which one you go with.
And our Val pals will want to know the smaller wreath has a 6.5-inch opening, and that allows that oversized hurricane to drop in perfectly.
I love that the Val pals are hanging out with us right now. I feel like I'm just so excited that I feel like I'm part of the club now. Like I feel like I'm just a part of it.
We just adopted you.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Okay, so we have a hot pick here for you.